side. It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we are getting into another Devil May Cry OST. This is called Devil Trigger. This was like the #1 most requested song under my Bury the Light reaction. I love that song so much. It still is my favorite song. Like if you haven't seen it and you see the thumbnail, the question, the answer is yes. Yes, it is my favorite song. I love that song so much. Wow. Absolutely amazing. I cannot rant and rave enough about it, but I definitely tried to. So definitely go check that out. If you have not seen it, I thought the video was pretty cool and you guys seem to enjoy it. So we're going to be getting into this. I don't know what to expect. I really didn't know what to expect going to the other song, but I guess I have a little bit of a clue now, but we're going to see what they have for us today. So definitely make sure to stick around for that, and I'll be seeing all of you guys on the other side. Yeah, I know I just blue balled you there. It is what it is. Super interesting chorus. This song is shorter? I don't know. It's still about 7 minutes long, so we'll see. But the first minute of it, very interesting. Very like avant-garde, ambient with an arpeggiator over the top, and those vocals were so reverbed and so spaced. I'm not sure 100% what effects were on them. I would love to see it though. Like I like to nerd out about those kinds of things. But wow, that was, at first I had no idea what Ali Edwards, she sounded ethereal. She didn't sound human. She sounded almost haunting, which was cool. I did not know where this was going, but sounded like there was some type of bass drop. So this might be a more EDM focused song, but then again, Casey Edwards, he took me on several different paths through the last song, so we'll see where this goes. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. There is a video of, stick with me here, okay, because this is gonna be weird. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a weird dude. My brain's a weird place. You never know what the hell I'm talking about until the very end of my story. It's kind of like listening to Japanese. You don't get the point until the end of the sentence. So you got to listen all the way through, or you can just skip ahead. I look at the analytics. I know what you guys do. I know some of you guys just skip until I start headbanging again. I ain't play hating. Do what you feel is best. Okay, so there's a video online of some like cyberpunk goths that are dancing under an overpass, I think it is, and it's super famous. They have, I don't know, they're like yarn dreads. I don't know, but they're going ham, and I love it. Every time I see that video, it makes me happy. This is what they were listening to. This song right here. This is so different from the last song. I'm seeing strobe lights, like not literally. Obviously, there's a camera on. You can see what I'm seeing. Well, you can't. You see what's behind me. I'm looking over there. But you get the point. Metaphorically, I'm seeing strobe lights, fog machines, the little, I can't remember what they're called, but the gloves with the lights on them, you know, when you're at like EDC and any other place where people take Molly. And yeah, that's what this is giving me, which is a very different vibe. I don't know this character's vibe. Yeah. Between this video and the last video, I actually went and started rewatching the Devil May Cry anime again. It did not clue me in on the music at all, but I thought it was interesting, and I remember enjoying it like a decade ago when I watched it or whatever, and I'm enjoying it again. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, though, so you guys probably won't care. But anyway, this is so different. Please, you guys gave me a lot of explanations about the previous character, Virgil. Virgil was his name? Yeah. Previous character in the last video. For this, do the same thing with Nero, because I would like to know how this music connects to the character, the story, all of those different things. But this is a very different vibe, and I'm getting very different imagery mentally from this song than I got in my last video. Lots of phasers and risers. Whatever the genre of music is where the lyrics don't match the sound of the song, I like that a lot in both directions, where the lyrics are happy and the song sounds sad, and then vice versa, which is actually more common, where the music sounds happy but the lyrics are actually like really dark and like sad. That's kind of what this is. It sounds just sonically like a 90s cartoon theme or opening, but the lyrics are all like raging. And yeah, I dig that personally. That's a me thing. Okay, so more stuff is happening. I'm sorry for the people who don't like stoppage. The people who don't like stoppage are probably gone anyway, so I don't know. I'm apologizing. But for the rest of you who are still holding on, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to stop as much. No, I'm not. I'm just letting it flow. That last section was interesting before we came into this section because it sounded like there was a vocal sample that was chopped up. Obviously, they had all these different effects on it, but that was being used. So you can chop up audio of anything, but a lot of EDM producers like to do it with vocal runs or vocal stabs, and you can stretch it across a MIDI keyboard, and each note on the keyboard will pitch it up or down and give it an interesting color, and then you can play that to be a melody. That's also one of the ways that when there are people like, oh, it's auto-tuned. There's a lot of different ways to pitch vocals that aren't just auto-tuned, and that's one way. So if you didn't know that, there you go. That's a little tidbit for you. That's what that sounded like. It sounded like some vocal from Ali chopped up and played probably by Casey on a MIDI keyboard, and then they went into like a more metal section. So this is probably about to get tough. So I'm not going to go too crazy on the talkie bit right now because I want to see where this is going. But noted, interested. Okay, all right. Before we go into the next section, this song is very interesting because there are lots of builds, but there's not a lot of releases. And what I mean by that is it like keeps stacking the tension, the energy, without like pulling you out of the moment. So it's just like revving you harder, if that makes sense. To use an analogy, because that's what I do. It's basically upshifting. So if you drive stick or standard, manual, there's a lot of different words for it. It's upshifting. It's never going back, and I dig that. That's really cool, very interesting. This character, he looks angry. He looks, and this song, the lyrics, not the song itself, but the lyrics in his face look like I'd punch you in the face for looking at me wrong. I'm very much anticipating the comments, the people explaining in. Yes, I said that right. Explaining in the lore, the plot that involves this character, and how it connects to these lyrics. Because, okay, maybe I'm just a perv, but it sounds like an innuendo on the whole pull my devil trigger thing. You feel me? You feel me? But the rest of it sounds like my boy needs some therapy and a hug, which, based off the explanations that I've gotten about this game and this storyline so far, is true. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. I was gonna let this bridge. Sure, let's go with bridge. Finish before I commented, but more and more stuff started happening. I didn't want to forget because my memory is shit. So that's actually part of the reason why I talk so much. It's because I just can't wait, or it'll be gone forever, never to come again. So the dude, what were you saying? See, this is why I have to talk immediately. Like, I can't even finish my own thoughts before I forget. And now I remember the little guitar plucks that are happening. Stop shaking, please, for me. That's really cool. If you don't have headphones on or earbuds in, or are listening on like home speakers that have like, two sides, two outputs, dude. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm about to give you guys vertigo. I'm excitable. Go fix that, because then you can hear the way that this is panning back and forth, and it's really cool. And it's also fading in and out, so it's not just moving from left to right, it's also moving front to back. So it's a very dynamic piece in the overall composition, and I think that that's really cool. It also kind of, I'm about to talk out the side of my neck right here, it kind of highlights the instability that seems to be brewing based off the lyrics and this dude's face. He's like that dude who like snaps at lunch and just like smacks someone with a tray just for sitting down at their table. Like that's what he looks like. I'm not saying he looks more angry than the other guy, but like maybe, I don't know. Kind of look like the rage is building, on the inside. He looks like he knows all of the words to like Eminem's first couple albums. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like that's gonna offend so many people. I like him. It was a funny analogy that came to my brain, so I had to let it fly. But anyway, yeah, very cool what they're doing with the dynamics of the different pieces of music in this total composition. Noise. All right, cool. That was awesome. Very much not what I expected. Ironically, it reminded me a lot of the Metal Gear Rising OSTs that I reacted to. This is really high. Metal Gear Rising's OST. I speech sometimes. I'm not cutting this out either. I'm just gonna keep it. So anyway, it reminds me of the Metal Gear Rising OSTs in that it incorporated elements of both EDM as well as like some more traditional rock metal elements. This was more heavily leaning on the EDM side. I mean, I could basically sum it up as a symphony of synths with ambient vocals plus some really, really distorted guitars here and there. That's what that was. Versus the Metal Gear songs were more leaning on the rock side with some EDM elements. This was more on the EDM side with some rock elements. So yeah, really cool. I already know people are gonna ask me, because they always do, which I prefer, what do I like more when I'm reacting to multiple things from the same series. I can't say that I like this better than Bury the Light. I'm not gonna cap to you. I would really love to say that, because like then people who prefer this song over Bury the Light, we could have something in common. We could be brethren and sisterin and kinfolk. But it's not true. I'm not one of you. I'm a Bury the Light stan. Like I am to the day I die, bro. To this day. Y'all not gonna get that reference, but that's okay. Anyway, the point is that Bury the Light is like in its own class of, it's not even music anymore. Like it's a masterpiece. It's art. This was a good song. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's levels to this. So even though I don't like dislike this song, it's not Bury the Light, and that's okay, because like nothing else is. That's why that song is so amazing. So yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I am very curious if you guys do prefer this song over Bury the Light. Why? What about it makes you prefer? That's not like shade or sarcastic. I am interested in your opinion and in your thought process. So let me know in the comment section down below. While you're down there, definitely make sure to like and subscribe not to miss any more content like this, and I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. Peace.